What's up, everybody? Welcome back. I'm Abe. This is EVE Online, and we're going to talk a little bit about mining as it feeds into industry and whether it's better to, I don't know, sell versus buy your ore and the minerals and how you go about doing that. So, like we talked about in a past video, if you can sell your ore for more than the minerals you can reprocess it into, it probably makes more sense to do that instead of reprocessing and using that, right? So you might say, hey, but the whole reason I mined this was so that I could take the ore out of it, take the minerals out of it, and use it to build something. Like, say, maybe I really want to use this blueprint, this Cap Booster 25, right? And I just want to make a bunch of these and I want to sell them here because I know they're used in the career agent missions and I think I can make a profit at them, right? So, we say, okay, I think I can make these Cap Booster 25. Let's just see. They're being sold here for 240 ISK per. And if I hover over these items here, I'll make 20 for... Oh, wait a minute. Let me reduce this to 1. There we go. I will make 10 for this cost. It looks like 1,700 ISK. If I divide that by 10, each of these is going to sell for, or it's going to cost me 173, and I'll be able to sell them for 244 or whatever, right? So that's a profit margin. And who knows how many of these are sold every day. It looks like, 250 of them about are sold. And that's medium day price, moving average. Yeah, so this one, 275 were sold, 478, 600. So you can see there's, I would guess this corresponded with a sale that they were offering for new players. But anyway, regardless, you may want to go and mine what you need in order to build stuff, whatever your stuff is. And if that's the case, then you're going to look at these things and you're going to say, boy, all right, I want to run 1,000. I'm going to make 1,000,000. Or it looks like I'm going to make 10,000 Cap Booster 25s. That's how many I want. Okay. Well, I need 13,000 Mexilon. I need 42,000 Pyrite. And I need 173,000 Tritanium. Well, if I salvage, let's just remove this. I've got regular Veldspar, compressed Veldspar, and dense compressed Veldspar. Then I can get more than enough Tritanium for what I need, but I'm going to need these other. I'm going to need Pyrite. I'm going to need Mexilon. And you can see I already got some just lying around. But what are some other ways to get that? And what should I be mining in order to accomplish that? And so, again, if we go back to this website here, either Cerlestes.de or fuzzwork.co.uk/or, everything that's highlighted in green tells you the most efficient way to harvest that specific mineral. So if I want Mexilon, which it looks like I need 13,000 Mexilon, I need to mine Gneiss if I want to do it in the most efficient way possible. But if I'm in HiSec, that's probably not possible, right? So if we click over here, we can see, where's Gneiss? There it is. It's only in NullSec. Okay, well, what if I don't have access to NullSec? Another way is you just look down the Mexilon column, right? Can I get to Arcanor, Jaspit? Okay, sometimes in low, that means that I could find anomalies in HiSec, in Gallente or Amarian space, that have Jaspit. Okay, well that's good. And looking over here, I can get 350 Jaspit per every 100, or 350 Mexilon per every 100 Jaspit. That's not bad. What else? So I definitely have easy access to Plagioclase and Pyroxeres. So now it's just a matter of, and Kernite. So it's just for me a matter of figuring out which of these makes the most sense, right? So I also need a bunch of pyrite, So maybe Plagioclase makes sense because I'll get a bunch of pyrite along with the Mexilon as I mine Plagioclase. Right? So this is the kind of math and the kind of way that you need to think about this. Another way is if you just look at what you've got in your cargo hold here. I've got, let's say I've just got a bunch of crap loot that I've grabbed, and you know, I say, all right, well, I've got some ore that I've mined. What if I reprocess that into something? Well, now we're starting to see stuff, right? I get a little Noxium, I get some Isogen, I get some Mexilon, and you can see, let's remove that. Let's remove that and that. I believe these exclamation marks mean, oh, well, maybe not. Non-repackaged and valuable item. Fine. So just by reprocessing these 4 items that I have sitting around, I'm going to get almost 1,800 tritanium, 2,500 pyrite, Mexilon, Isogen, Noxium, and a bunch of other things. So again, if you'll take note, actually, to drive the point home, you notice that the amount that these items are worth on their own is worth almost twice what the minerals are. So it may just make the most sense for you, instead of looking at that mining table we just looked at, it may make the most sense for you to just price out the most expensive ore that you have access to, mine the most of that, and then make a shopping list. Hover over this and say, all right, I need to go buy 13,000 Mexilon, 42,000 pyrite, and 173,000 tritanium. And then you're done, right? Or if you can, if you happen to have things that you're not going to use or sell, salvage them and try to make up some of the difference, right? So there's like one of 2 different philosophies. Is if you're going to work on your reprocessing skills, which I'm definitely not, on this character anyway, if you're going to work on those, then while you work on them, you can go and you buy the things that you might need. And then once you've got them all skilled up, then you can go and mine and salvage and reprocess those ores for exactly what you're trying to make. But for the most part, and I think for the vast majority of people who are either watching this video or playing the game, they aren't going to have a max refinery or reprocessing skilled character to use. They may have one of their corp mates that they can bother to do it for them, but generally we don't have access to these things, especially if we're playing by ourselves. So the better option is to mine the most valuable thing you can get your hands on, sell it, make sure to compress it so you get as much for it as possible, and then use that money to buy exactly what it is that you need. So that's kind of the basis for looking at mining through the window of industry, or looking at industry through the window of mining. And that, yes, you can go and mine what you need. It's possible for many things, especially simple items like cap boosters or ammo, or, if I look at this Incursus, I want to build an Incursus, it's not an unreasonable amount or an unreasonable quality of ore that I'm going to need in order to make this. So it's possible, right? But for most of us, it's going to make the most sense to make money however we can. And if you enjoy mining, that's great. Use that to make money, to buy the minerals that you need, and then use those to make what you want. So that's my 2 cents worth. I'm sure there are people who feel differently, but training all of these processing skills up takes time, as with anything else. I've not gotten into gas cloud harvesting, but I hear that that's a very lucrative pastime, and it's what leads into drugs, so that may be different. But for now, this is where I stand, and this is my advice to you. Make money, spend money, and then after you've skilled everything up, go ahead and do the mining for specific minerals. So thanks for watching. Hit me up in the comments if you have questions, or if you just, if you want to see something different, or if you feel like I left something out, by all means, let us all know, and it'll make for better videos in the next time. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.